Hello and welcome to another week in the TLP garage. This week I'm properly excited because in these boxes is the rotisserie for the Cavalier. Like literally, like half an hour after I finished the last video and I was editing, they turned up at the door. So I'm getting them unboxed, I'll get it built and I'll join you when I've done it. So with everything unpacked, we can see there is actually quite a lot. Does obviously come with instructions, and there's another page there, but I fear this is going to take me quite a long time, so I shall get this done and hopefully in the next clip it will be on there. Boom, check that out. So I've done the front to a point that I'm happy with. It's bolted through. These are the bumper holes, but they go straight through to the chassis rails, so that can go straight onto the bit there with the bolt there. It's all loose at the moment because it needs to go up a little bit, and you can adjust it on that little bit there, and then turns around, you can adjust it on that as well. And regarding the back, now the back is pretty much the same, apart from it hasn't got the pin and wheel, but we're a bit low on the back, and I've made some little brackets to stick out much further on there, but I don't know if I'm happy with the placement. It does go through to this rail here, but what I might do before I put it on there properly is put a bracket from there to there, which is another mounting point, which is another point on the chassis of the car, so we tie that in together so it's a little bit more stable. But I am well happy with that, so tomorrow we'll get it up and over. It connected. I'm not very happy with the way that it joins onto there because it's bending this bracket, so I'm going to come back to that in a minute because I've got to do the other end as well, because this is no good either. So there is a bar that runs across the back there that I thought would be okay, but it ain't. So I'm cutting a new bit like that to go onto there, and then that will bolt there, there and there onto the other bit, and that will be nice and sturdy. And then I've got to do something with the other end. The problem that I have is getting it high enough, hence why the wheels are underneath it. 3 days it's taken me to get it to that point. And like I said, I did a little bit more welding, a little bit more holes and bolts and stuff. Let me show you around. So on this bit, I can't even see it, depending on the camera works terrible. Anyway, I put a bar in across there, welded some of that. I can get to the underneath of it now, look at that. This is the bit that I need to do mostly. Ooh, like that. It can go around a little bit further, but I put it on a block of wood so it doesn't. And I welded in there. I don't even know if I can see that properly, but yeah, I welded in there. So yeah, I'm quite tired now. So we're going to start on this tomorrow, all cleaning it up. I'm pretty excited about this because now I can get that done, right? Like 3 days, it's taken me ages to get it on the spit, right? And three days to get it on the spit. Well, a few weeks to get the spit in the first place, and a few 3 days to actually get it on the spit to a place where I like it. And it shouldn't take me very long to hold there. So you've got to do that on the other side. It shouldn't take too long. And when I say shouldn't take too long, like a couple of weeks work under here. But it's well worth it because I can't lay on the floor because of injuries and pain, etc, etc, etc. So yes, I'm very pleased with it so far. Just remember, it's not a show car, it's just a good, solid, usable car. like all of the cars will be. I do believe that that is a cracking day's work. So me and Leah have been in here, cleaned it all out, sanded, wire brush, etc, etc. This is rust treatment. There, I've just put it everywhere because it's a good base. So that's drying, and then tomorrow we need to get some seam sealer back on it. These are the original seams, and then we got our own ones to do on the new bits of welding. The underneath, although it's a bit patchy because you can't get these. This is a new driver's side floor, but you can't get the rest of it, so I've had to patch it up. But it's solid enough, and it should be rust free ish with this stuff. The seals are nice and strong all the way down, so we get some seam sealer on the bits and bobs, and then epoxy primer. So just starting to mask up now. I've got all the what do you call it, our seam sealer all over everything. So now we are ready for epoxy primer. Boom! Epoxy primer. There we go. Look at that. And now, unfortunately, that's all I've got time for this week. But I think you'll agree it's been quite a good progressive week. Got quite a lot done. Now it's on the rotisserie. I'll be able to crack on even quicker. And I've got the back side of this to do, and then we can start on the other side. The other side's got a teensy bit of welding, but the rest of it's just cleaning and epoxy priming and Raptor. Speaking of which, I've got Raptor bed liner on the way for this side, so hopefully that should be coming next week sometime. So hopefully I can get some of that on, and it'll look even better than it does now. Like I said before, it's not a show and shine car. We're going for solid and usable. So, you know, bear that in mind when we're going forward. It's not, I'm not going to put mirrors underneath it or anything like that. And no, you know, we just want a good usable car. I don't see the point of building a car and then just keeping it pristine and then never driving the thing. I want to be able to drive it. You know, I take it to a couple of shows, yeah, but I want it to be usable. You know, I want to use it for what it's intended to. And don't forget, if you want to be part of the free car giveaway, then all you've got to do is subscribe, man. So just hit the button, subscribe, and I will see you next week.